Slovenia. Well, this is the last country in ex-Yugoslavian one, so probably I saved the best for the last. I'm not sure, but we're gonna check that to see in a minute. Croatia was pretty good. Montenegro, same, pretty good. Bosnia, pretty much all of them was pretty good. At least the one recently that we make now. Serbia wasn't that great. I mean, I don't remember that many great things about them, but these ones, the last three of them at least, four with Montenegro, they did pretty well, and also with the last one, I don't remember exactly which one. Not the last one, the Kosovo. Okay, Kosovo, yeah. Well, let's check the population first in a second. 2.1 million people, as you can see, and I think it's rising. Not sure. Yeah, it's just going down by this year, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, let's see how they live. Well, judging by the size, it's not a huge country, but not a small either. So, yeah, they have an opening to the sea, very small one here. Unfortunately, this one's supposed to be in their side, but I guess it's Italy now, and they have some sort of a gas storage here, I guess. I'm not sure, but pretty interesting as well. What else can you find here? Let's go with the coastline first. Wow, that's really thick that I just can't even see the map, for God's sake. So yeah, that's quite a lot. Ooh-wee. Let's go here. Judging from above, it looks pretty good, and judging from those boats here, also pretty nice. So let's start here in the forest, or it is. No, it's right on the coastline. This is not garbage. This is like wood from the waves. Let's see like that. So yeah, not good. I'm not gonna say it's garbage because it's not. They have nice boats here. Water is clear, which is pretty nice. We have another one here. Wow, look at how they make that sea just going down. Looking pretty good. I mean, nothing so spectacular here in on the coastline, but I heard that the main event it's the mountains inside the country. So yeah, but I want to check this one first. Let's check these houses, how they live here in the urban area. Pretty good cars. This is what, 2019, just before pandemic. Houses a bit on the big side, but still pretty good. Wow, look at this one, brand new one. Floor to ceiling windows. Okay, this one also pretty good. I mean, the roads is pretty decent. Clearly they have some major repairs, or they put some new pipes there, I'm not sure, but they looking pretty decent. Housing again on the big side to my taste, but again, pretty good. So far so good. This is probably something like an old town or something like that. Let's check this one. Oh yeah, clearly an old town. Look how close it is. Wow. I will not allow, let's say, new construction right now to look something like this, but this is an old one, so I guess it's fine. It's not that, but this AC here doesn't look great at all. But yeah, it's an old European city. What do you want? I mean, look at this. We'll never have something like this in an ex-Soviet country, an ex-communist country. It just doesn't feel like. It's clearly some sort of Italian Roman influence there, 100%. But looking pretty good so far. Yeah, I like it. So far, it's pretty good. Like I said, the main event is gonna be the. That's the border right there. Check this one. The inside the country. That's gonna be better. Oh yeah, that's the border. I guess back in the day, nobody wants to escape, like it was with the communist countries in the West. Here they just, yeah, I guess they don't care about that much escaping. It's just, I mean, it's like pretty close. I mean, this is a border, they say. Let's check this border. On one side, it's Slovenia. On the other side, it's Italy. And nobody's here, I guess. That's part of the Schengen area. No one cares. Italy. That's it. Now we are in Italy. Italiano, vero? And in this part right there, we're going in Slovenia. See, that's simple. That's clean. I mean, you can have a friend on the other side of the border, and this is the first house inside the border. I guess If this guy wants to escape, it's gonna be dead easy to them to escape. I mean, look at this. Just go on the other side, on the other fence, and that's it. That's Italy right there. Yeah, they probably in the communist era, in the communist states, they wished uh, it would be that easy to escape, but it wasn't. Oh, I can't even see the border for God's sake. Yeah, let's go inside now. Oh, look how big it is. This goes here in the Alps. Or close to it. Probably, like I said, that's gonna be the main event. And just see, look how big they are. Ooh, that's a nice lake. What is it? It's like almost 1,800 meters. That's a really nice lake to swim in. I would go there, just swim right away. Does look great. I mean, they got lucky with the land. What I can say, they got lucky. Good for them, I guess. You can see it from the above. Okay, this is like what, 2,200 meters. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, yeah, Slovenia, like I said, it's one of those countries that kind of doesn't matter. Wow, look at this. How many rows they have here? It's just every single one of them is like 5,000 rows on 1 square kilometers, for God's sake. What is this? Let's see. Pavement, very well done. Houses, very nice. Lands, very good. So far, so good, I have to say. Looking pretty damn good. Does look great. Yeah. That's Europe, like everyone remembers it. That's truly Europe right there. That's how it's supposed to be. Man, it looks amazing. They built a new house there, okay? Or a garage, I'm not sure. This is from what, 2013? Whoa, that's more than 10 years ago. That's insane. And they looked so great back then. And why they don't have a new street views by now? This is 2023, okay, that's better. That's a Mercedes there. They have bike lanes here, for God's sake, wow. I highly doubt that anyone they're gonna use. This is 2013. They didn't have it back then. And now they have it again. I mean, it's nice to have the bike lanes, but I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna use with those hills here. I don't think they're very attractive. I mean, it makes sense if you have like a flatland, yeah. But in the hills here, I don't know. Doesn't look so appealing to me. Yeah, pretty nice housing. This one not so much. It does look pretty well, I have to say. It does look... Man, look how many rows they have. I can't even see the border with that many roads. Yeah, here probably in the urban area it's not gonna be that appealing, but yeah, I have to check it anyway. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Not so appealing. I mean, just don't like it. Any urban area to me is just like, not so attractive, no matter how much they try to make them. I think it was a Lidl there at some point. Maybe I just didn't see it right. Yeah, but by the historic side, looks pretty good. It's just nothing to complain. It's clean, it's nice, not that many people. It's pretty good, pretty good. Just, I prefer the countryside. I mean, I prefer to live in a place like this, for example. Let's check this one. Much more green, much better. See, I prefer to live here than in that city, town, whatever it was. I cannot understand those garages that they put a lot of money into them to make them that. It's just for a car. You just have to cover it. Roof, sides, entrance, and that's it. You don't have to make it that fancy. If keep the car dry and keep the sun away, it's pretty good to me. But yeah, looking pretty good. Now let's check this road in the mountains here. I mean, like very green, very nice. Roads very well done. This is 2021. Yeah, here probably they have to manage a bit more, but Still pretty good. It does look pretty good. And keep in mind, 2.1 million people. A bit on the high side. Again, probably they're gonna do much better with just a million, maybe even less, but still they're doing pretty good. I'm not sure exactly how expensive is gonna be the life here. It's much closer to the west, and yeah, I'm not sure to say about that, but mm, also it's an ex-Yugoslavian country, so I hope they kind keep a bit from that spirits. Let's call it like that. That's pretty nice. That's like a combination between Austria, Switzerland. I mean, like it's really good. Again, if it's cheaper than those countries, which is probably it is, you kind of nailed the jackpot if you got born here or if you stay here. It's just very nice. Yeah, it is very nice. That was interesting. How they used to be back in a day in a Yugoslavian era. Oh, huge house here. Comparing with whatever they happen in the Eastern Europe, in the communist bloc, not even close. I mean, here's like light years away better. Oh, a bus station we have. And what store is this? Mercator. I don't know. We don't have it here. Bus station, yeah, very clean, very nice, well maintained. So clearly, population very civilized. Nice trees. That's a heat pump, right? Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, they're doing very well here in the mountains. What is it, like 400 meters elevation? This is as much as I would allow for apartment building. Nothing taller than that. That one in the right, not even close. That should be demolished immediately and build something like that. Here they kind of jamming everyone a bit together, which not a big fan of that, but it's pretty pleasing aesthetic. Aesthetic is pretty pleasing, yeah. It's pretty good, pretty good. Not much to complain, I have to say, but yeah, with a bigger lens would be better. But it's fine. No, it's the houses are nice. A bit too big on my taste, but again, it's just me. Road's pretty good. Yeah, so far it's great. It really does look great. Yeah, Slovenia so far. I think I saved the best for the last. I mean, it does look great. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have that much coastline that we see it with Croatia. That's much better coastline. But the mountains, yeah, definitely much better here. Much better. It is better. Roads pretty good. And this is what, 2023? I mean, in 3D, they look great, for God's sake. If your country looks good in 3D from satellite images, I mean, it's hard to not look great in street views. I mean, look at this. The land is very nice, very well done. It's just unbelievably great. Yeah, they did great. Hopefully, they don't have another nonsense rules that they have in Western Europe that we cannot build anything, cannot do anything. Or if you can, it's way too expensive. I like it. See, no fences. You don't need it to put money in those. Not sure exactly what are those. What are those? But it is nice. I mean, look at this. I'm not sure exactly why they didn't finish the house and they mount these window shutters first, but fine. I guess it is what it is there. Yeah, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. Probably extremely low crime. They don't have any fences. So yeah, that's a nice house. Not that much privacy, I would say, but it is a house. I think it's a house, right? I mean, yeah, it's a house. They should mount some plants here. Probably that's gonna be the next step. But yeah, they're looking very nice indeed. That's what I'm hoping for the next generation of people houses to be extremely cheap and nice in a great areas. Hopefully that's gonna happen with lowering the population again. That's kind of the main concern. What else can we check? I mean, everything we see so far was absolutely great. And now we should compare with an African country. Not even close. Not even good. Now, or with the ex-Soviet countries in the Asia. That's millions years above and beyond. Cars are pretty good, I have to say. But cars not that impressive, to be honest. I don't care that much about them. Just the land, it's absolutely great. Yeah, it's just kind of feel like you're alive here. Not wishing for a quick and fast and sooner death. Yeah, it seems to be pretty well. Okay, another bus station. Yeah, well maintained. We confirmed that again. Looking very well. Yeah, they look great. They look great. It's just probably the same story. It's not for everybody. It's not like anyone is gonna afford to live here, probably, but yeah, Slovenia does look pretty well. They have a few old constructions, but you can easily demolish those and build something better. But yeah, they're looking pretty well. And probably this is kind of the worst and the worst they can offer, which is pretty good. I mean, it does look great. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, we can stay here hours and hours and we're never gonna finish this video because everything looks great and you wanna see as much as you can. But I think we have an idea how they live. I mean, look at this. That's a really nice forest there. It's great. It's something that probably any Eastern European country will dream to have it. So let's go with the numbers. Like I said, 2.1 million people. Watch this. 1955, 1.5 million people in this land with 1.2% increase rate. That'll be roughly around 17,000 people with migration on minus 642. Median age 26 years old, 27. Fertility rate back then 2.6. Density 76 people per square kilometer. And look at this. Urban population 23%. With counting for 364,000 people, so not that hard to manage. But fast forward to 2025, watch this, population 2.1 million people. So they increase, I want to say by numbers, not that much compared with other countries, what they did in this time, but percentage-wise, it's pretty significant. It's like almost 50%, let's call it like that. Not exactly 50%, but at least a third. But watch this. 2025 is the first year in the modern age after, let's say, 1995, when the population goes down. So the peak of the population was last year, and now they're going down according to this chart, of course. They say population minus 0.08, so not that much, around minus 1,600 people. But migration is way on plus, so I guess the native population is dropping numbers for quite a while now. Probably if you eliminate the migrants, we're gonna see the population starts going down from 2015, so 10 years ago actually. So see how this migration hides some numbers. That's why, okay, another reason that why it's not that good. So yeah, 2,700 migrants, median age 44 years old, fertility rate 1.6, density now it's 105. Urban population 55%, so not that much. 1.1 million people to manage. Yeah, they manage that, but again, they look. That's why they like just 55% of the population living in urban area. The countryside looks too good, too well, not living there. Forecast. So they say they continue gonna have the dropping in population. They're gonna go below 2 million in 2050. By 2050, they're gonna say be 1.9 million people. I think it's again too high. Probably by 2050 it's supposed to be under 1.5. It'd be much better for them. But like I say, ideally for a country like this should be under 1 million, and probably they're gonna settle better around the 100,000 people number. But that's way too low to such a short amount of time. So yeah. But can you imagine Slovenia with 100,000 people? That'll be even way better than we imagine. Yearly change is going to be around minus 7,000 people. Migration still on plus with around 2,000. I mean, it looks great, but 2,300 people, it's quite a lot for a small country. I mean, they should put a cap to that. They should limit to a few hundreds maybe. But I don't know. Even that feels a bit high with time. Median age around 48 years old. Fertility rate 1.6, so very stable. Density they have 98, so they go under 100 people per square kilometers. Urban population 67% with 1.3 million to manage. So even that number goes high. Life expectancy here it's extremely high. 82 years old for both sexes. Females almost 85 and males 80, which is very, very high. Infant mortality 1.4 and death at the age of 5 1.7. Those are probably the lowest number I saw, and somehow they still dragging those numbers down, which is good for them. But yeah, it's anything under 3, it's great. They got even under 2, which is absolutely perfect. The pyramid. Well, the pyramid, you can see the base is getting narrow, which is good. They have a huge male surplus population, probably this time for the migrants here, I would say. Around 52, 54 years old, they're going to have 0 to 54, pretty significant male surplus population. And then they continue that a bit slower by the age of 60, and then we go in a bit female surplus population. Yeah, this base of the pyramids here by the age, say, of 10, that should be it's going to be the real population in the future. So probably those 0 to 10, they have to get even narrow to achieve that 1 million people in Slovenia. Maybe even lower than that, 500,000 would be even better, but we will see how that is gonna end up. Economy here, economy is supposed to be pretty good. Let's check the numbers. So GDP 72 billion US dollars and 113 billion US dollars PPP. Okay, it's small country, small economy, fine, but we're gonna see how much they're gonna do per capita. GDP, it's 2.1% increase in 2023, 1.5 and 2.6. Yeah, clearly they're using euros, as you can see, and they're part of European Union, Eurozone. So yeah, those numbers, it's pretty classic for the European Union. Very small increase in economy. It's kind of start to be a limiting factor though so far from what I can see. GDP per capita, watch this, 36,500 US dollars nominal and around 58,000 PPP, thousand US dollars. 58,000 PPP is not so bad, to be honest. 36 nominal, again, not so bad either. So they're doing pretty well there. Agriculture is 1.8, industry 32%, and services 65%. This is 2017 number, so quite a while ago. Inflation 7.4, insane. 2.7 and 2 in 2025. They are manageable numbers, but still are very high. I mean, like any inflation in my book, it's really bad. So yeah, I'm not falling for this nonsense with the you need to have just a bit inflation. No, you don't need to have it. Just a little bit inflation. It's just nonsense to me. What else can we find here? Unemployment 4.5% in 2021. Yeah, those are way older numbers. And again, 15 to 24 youth unemployment. That's way too low. Just you have to have 18 to 40. That's youth unemployment, the real one. And here they say 11.2%, so pretty low, I would say. They export a lot to Switzerland, which is pretty good, and they import a lot from Switzerland. So I guess they have a really good agreement, let's say, with them. Switzerland is not in European Union, so clearly they are the main partner. So you don't need to be European Union to have those trade partnerships. So yeah, I guess they're doing something really good there. Corruption in Slovenia. Okay, let's check corruption. Let's see how well they're doing in this part of the world. Hopefully they're doing better than others, but we're gonna see that. Where is Slovenia? Slovenia 60 points and they up 6 points. Okay, they are perceived as less corrupt, but I would like to see more than 70, so it actually can go in a blue there. But yeah, 60, it's pretty good. It's fine. It's perceived as less corrupt, but not by much. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, it's good. It's good, but we hope for some better numbers. What else can we see about them? They recognize languages, Italian and Hungarian. Wow, Hungarian? I mean, they have a border with them, right? And check that. Yeah, they have a border. Pretty good. They recognize them. 77 Christians. Wow, and 18% no religion. So they lost faith in God there, I guess. What else can we see? Have some historical images. Fine. This is the Socialist Republic of Slovenia. Okay, that was like 200% of what? What is that? Average Strait of Yugoslav economy. Oh, so it's much better economy than pretty much the rest of the country. I mean, we kind of see it, right? It's close to Italia. Clearly, we have a lot of advancement just from there by having a border with them. But yeah, so far they were a rich part of the Yugoslavian country even back then. So I guess they did something great even there. That shows even today. Yeah, mountains, absolutely great. Coastline, also great. I'm not saying anything, but the mountains are the main event, I would say. Nice lakes. Some sort of a wildlife there. Yeah, pretty nice. They did things right. I mean, have some sort of a military activity here. Is that a nuclear power plant? Nuclear power plant, yeah. 696 megawatts of power. Need much more than that. Nice island here, nice mountains, nice lake. This is the Slovenian passport, okay. That's pretty good. I mean, so far it's good. Look at the food here. I mean, we already saw they doing very, very well. Look at this. Even an old house looking pretty well. National theater, okay. They have some sort of a Olympic medal here. What is this? It's Olympic, Winter Olympic, or what is that? And they have some fighting here. Okay. Well, it does look pretty good. Like I said, judging from what we saw, I really like it. I mean, look at this randomly on the map, and I can bet it's gonna be a great region there. We're gonna see it's gonna be nice. See, it is nice. And this is 2016, almost 10 years ago. It does look nice. Wherever you go here, this is 2025 or even recently. Let's see if they change something up there, that hill. I mean, it does look good. Yeah, it does look nice. It is nice. It is nice. It doesn't matter where you go. Here, it's nice. And keep in mind, they have all those tradition and all those way of life way beyond European Union. So, because those days it feels like anybody say that if you're not European Union, you are doomed to failure or something like that, which is not the case in my opinion. It's just propaganda, if you want me to say that. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Clearly, they are a country that they're doing very well even before the European Union. And some of them are not saying like the European Union they're doing anything wrong, everything wrong. But clearly lately they're doing more wrong than good. So what are those? They are using for what? I'm not sure exactly. They are from hay or what? I'm not sure. It could be for hay to keep them dry when it's raining, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. We see enough. You don't see, well, you don't see to see more than that. We have some sort of a technical issue here. That's better. Yeah, Slovenia, very nice country. If you're living there and you want to add something to this comment section of this video, please do. It's gonna be interesting to see how things are going there. So far, yeah, looking, I have a bit of the Alps here, which is pretty good. They're doing very nice, very well. If the European Union is gonna dissolve tomorrow, I think they still gonna continue to do well. It feels like that at least. So yeah, check out the videos that I make, and we're gonna see you next time.